MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Trevor Richards gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the pitch. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at. Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Here's Daniel Murphy now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Murphy playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. Starlin dives. What a start. What a play. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent. Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hampson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Granderson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Payoff pitch on its way. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Rockies strand one, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This is a fun guy to watch pitch. Almost struck out 200 batters last season, so he does have swing and miss capabilities. But the thing I like, he commands the strike zone. He commands the running game. Just a real solid pitcher. Looking forward to him twirling it in this one.
In is Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Granderson around first on his way to second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Too high. And it's 3-0. No one out with a runner at second. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Blackman. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Here's Starlin Castro. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Batting at an even .400. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Murphy will put this one away, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Ian Desmond. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Desmond has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Guerrero is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Neil Walker, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First offering on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
A bouncer up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throwing to second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Gabby Guerrero, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And it's full now, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
One left for Miami. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike two. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Granderson is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, John Gray. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
This is foul right side. The next 0-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Garrett Hampson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a real good pitch there. 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Trevor Richards. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Coming in is Dahl, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in now the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blackman going back at the track. The wall. Gone! A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Now a foul tip here, but it's held onto by Iannetta to preserve the strikeout. Nicely done. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. Popped him up. Ionetta shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We're through 3 here in Miami. It's now 1-0 Miami. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Three and two now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. A payoff pitch one more time. Into right field. That's a base hit.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And he lays off for ball one. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Anderson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Here's ball one now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Count still at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Standing in now, David Dahl, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Dahl, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Two pitch is fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close.
1 left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, Starlin Castro. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Neil Walker. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Blackmon is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
At the plate, JT Riddle, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Alfaro, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping up now, Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. It's 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Granderson is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in, Ian Desmond. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Popped up. Castro trying to get there. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding in, Chris Iannetta flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So here now is the pitcher, John Gray. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. It remains 1-0. Digging in now, Gabby Guerrero. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Guerrero, a former Cincinnati Red, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
That one's in there, 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Trevor Richards. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and we'll go back to the top of the lineup now for Curtis Granderson.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And he fouls this one off. Now that's popped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
First offering on its way. Ball 1. Granderson is off at first with 2 away. One and 1 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1 left for Miami. They lead it 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Garrett Hampson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to left. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Daniel Murphy. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So coming to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Number 57 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
In now, David Dahl. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 2-1 Colorado. Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hampson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air out to center field. Desmond is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Neil Walker. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The 0-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to South Florida. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Settling in now, Trevor Story, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low, 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-0 pitch on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Softly on a line to third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Standing in now, Chris Iannetta, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
That's 2-0. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Story at second. Desmond at first with no outs. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Count still full, 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and up next the pitcher's spot. That'll be John Gray. Here comes the first pitch, and the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So striding forward now, Garrett Hampson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it on to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They still lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. It was a walk in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra.
Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Scott Oberg is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. JT Riddle will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Oberg has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Dahl moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Ready once again, Gabby Guerrero. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Alfaro stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. John Birdie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
One ball, 1 strike, the count. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Desmond has it in his sights, and that's the 3rd out. Marlins leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Adam Conley's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. His career numbers with Adam Conley been pretty good. 5 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 2-0. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now the 2-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 to 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Nolan Arenado will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Up high, 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. A double play. Now in the box, David Dahl. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's taken for strike 1. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 3. He's set. The 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Count 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. One left for Colorado. They lead it 2-1. Sun Hwan-Oh is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So standing in, Curtis Granderson, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dahl is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-1. Tayron Guerrero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rojas fields it cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down. So stepping in, Chris Iannetta. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Alfaro has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wade Davis is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. One out, nobody on. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-0. Finds the zone. Strike 1. The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. John Gray earns his first win of the season. Wade Davis wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.